Hello there, fellow armchair generals, and welcome to episode 2 of Grand Tactician Civil War. It is April 26th, 1861. We do have a bit of an issue. Men fielded, we field only 16,000 men at the time, for now I mean. There's more coming onto the battlefield, but we do have an issue, and that is we cannot recruit more troops than we've just recruited. We don't have any more volunteers left unless we make, we recruit smaller units, which I don't want to do. But yeah, that is the main issue for now. We are working towards Militia Act 2, but it's gonna take 21 days. So that's still quite far away, but then I hope we're gonna manage to hold the front lines until then. So yeah, there's been a few requests for the new units. The Big Muddy, Randall Odell, requests a Missouri brigade named the Big Muddy, led by a Missouri general named R.H. Whiteman or James Rains. Give them some worn-out brown clothes. This is the brown. These are the brown clothes. They have the Mississippi Rifles. They're from Missouri, and they are led by. Yeah, I managed to find this general. So here it is, equipped with Mississippi Rifles for the time being. We might switch something else later on. Then State Guard Artillery. Why didn't this one rename? Swordbusters. Requested by Howard Clegg, 1st Iowa Artillery Brigade or Battalion. Red caps, blue blouse and red pants. Eventually equipped with 3-inch ordnance, assigned to fight in Missouri. So yeah, they're gonna be fighting in Missouri. We don't have the cannons right yet, so we're gonna upgrade that later on. And then the Graham's Legion from South Carolina, commanded by William F. Graham. I think I've put them into the army of the Shenandoah. Jackson's Brigade. No. Yeah, here it is, Graham's Legion. The only thing is that I couldn't find the proper general. So it's Robert F. Graham instead of William. That's kind of the closest one. Nothing special, but I guess they're gonna train up. They will take 8 days to get on the field. I still don't know what we're gonna give them, cause we cannot produce any weapons as of now, so we'll take care of that later on. It's gonna be the 3rd one in line, so if you look, it's the 3rd one, and usually it's the one at the back. So actually, usually this is the 1st one, information, the left one, the left brigade. This is the 1st line's right brigade, and this is the 3rd one acting as a reserves. So yeah, I'll see what they are gonna get. But anyway, last time we've managed to fight off what's this thingy? Department of Pennsylvania. I'm moving the troops back to defensive positions for now. So Johnston's gonna move his army of the Shenandoah up here to Winchester. Army of the Potomac is gonna go. Oh, come on. This is wonky. The Hampton Division is gonna stay in the middle. Army of the Potomac is going up here to Alexandria to threaten the attack on Washington. I've built a prison camp here, and we're building a hospital in Richmond. The last battle we had to let the prisoners go, so I do not want to have that happen anymore. So we're gonna build a prison here, or a POW camp. I'm thinking about, well, the plan for Missouri is to, of course, take over St. Louis and then establish a strong presence there, and probably build some things up here, though we'll see if we can build in enemy territory. We'll see how that works. I'm pulling this army back, so they're gonna stay together, because they're simply too weak to fight on its own. 8,000 men, 11, not all on the field yet. Department of the West has 7,500 men, so we're gonna try and take it out, and of course march on St. Louis and take it over. We have to do that as fast as possible. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do here. For the time being, we're just roaming around a bit. Oops. Oh boy. Okay. Now, since we don't have any volunteers left, we're gonna keep these two armies together, so they can at least defend. But let's hope that whatever is up here is not too strong. We're gonna stay on the defensive, of course, because we are greatly outnumbered. So let's hope everything goes into our favor. Is there anything else? Yeah, finances. I'm just financing everything as maximum. I mean, investing into subsidies at a maximum level. Policies, I still don't know if you're gonna go for Militia Act 3 or maybe the military. The reason is that the projects, we need to start up the military production. Talking about muskets, at least we need something that has a 400 yards range, and something for the cavalry, and of course some cannons, so that's gonna take quite a lot of funding. So yeah, researching military 1 would actually allow us to put more finance or subsidies into the military, so we'll see about that. Anything else? No, for the time being, so I'm gonna skip ahead. I was thinking about building a few markets, but the more I was thinking about it, the more the decision was made that we're gonna wait until the front line kind of consolidates and we see where we're gonna have issues, and where we're gonna have to build things up to support the military. So yeah, for the time being, we're not gonna budge. Maybe build some industry up. We'll see how the subsidies are gonna work for farms, cotton plantation and all that. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on playing and tune in when something happens. By the way, this is great. Their units have been routed. They're suffering casualties. Oh boy! Even though they were retreating, losing units, they still engaged in a fight. So it's gonna be Patterson versus Johnston. We do have an issue with low morale. Not sure why. Oh, contains a unit, contains 3 brigades with a total of 200. Oh yeah, these are just the new... Okay, that should be fine. These are just the new units that are still coming on the field. Kind of sucks. They do outnumber us, especially with the cavalry. Same amount of cannons, so Patterson versus Johnston. It's gonna be, let's hope, a good practice for Johnston. And yeah, let's dive into this one. Hopefully we're gonna manage to win, because units, well, we do have Mississippi rifles, we do have all the 3 armies, so it's pretty much gonna be the same kind of battle as we had before in the last episode. Battle of Winchester, Virginia, April 26th, 1861. Interesting. Battle of Winchester, April 27th. I'm not sure why we are the attacking side. Anyway, I forgot to mention 2 things at the start. First of all, the last battle, I forgot to encumber the cannons, so I do intend to not mess that thing up this time. And yeah, something that I'm really, let's say, unhappy about it. I accidentally clicked to turn off oh boy, how is it called? The readiness, the military readiness. I tried to fix that, but there's no option to do that in game. So I'm gonna do my best to play the way that the readiness system works if I would have turned it on. But that's really, I was really thinking about, contemplating big time about restarting the campaign. But yeah, everything was already set up and things got on the way, so I decided I'm just gonna play on. So, time to attack Winchester. I still don't have a plan. We do have a few units, all are pretty much battered. Let's hope that at least these guys with Mississippi rifles. Yeah, we're gonna have to rely on the Mississippi rifles and try and do as much damage as we can from longer range and cannons. The cavalry is way too weak to do anything. Maybe just get shot up and retreated, so that's not gonna be a good idea. And yeah, the cannons, we'll see what we can do with those. But yeah, we're gonna start marching up to Winchester. Yeah, we're gonna march through the town and then attack there. I have no idea where the enemy is gonna be. I definitely don't want to hit, to go across the breach and have the enemy defending there, though that might not be a bad option either. But anyway, decision made. Johnston made a decision to go to Winchester, so I'll tune in when we engage the enemy. Now this time the cannons are firing on their own. We've caught a glimpse of the enemy army here. So I'm already setting things up. Single line, long range. We're gonna set the cannons there. You guys go to long range. What are you equipped with? The rifle musket, so that's fine. Let's send the cavalry. Probably we're gonna try and attack from the back somehow. We'll see how that works. This is 200 men. We're gonna send these guns up on this hill. Now I still don't know how the enemy's positioned, but it seems like they pulled back, so this will probably be empty. We'll start marching straight on. No. Just go like that. We might even take over their parapets. I mean their breastworks. Infields. So that is a 400 yards range, right? It is. We're gonna go here. We'll try to kinda pin them down with longer range muskets. Okay, that's that. This is the 300 man. We'll try and take over the point if it's gonna be free, but the main issue is gonna be that the cavalry is not gonna be able to hold on their own. So we're gonna have to engage them and try and get into their backs. We'll see where the enemy cannons are gonna be. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. A pretty complicated situation. Let's see. Okay, nice. That's 750 men. Already wavering. I'm gonna bring down the main force. So our only division, Greg's division, is gonna come down this side. We do have our Mississippi rifles there. So we're gonna bring them down this side and try and attack their flank. The cannons are being repositioned closer to the front line. I wish it would show. Can you guys get on top of the hill, please? I'm also sending these cannons there. So let's hope. I want to engage in counter battery fire. Let's hope they can fire through these trees. But yeah, I'm setting them up on top of the hills. And oh, wait a second. Why are you moving there? You shouldn't be moving there. We're gonna try and outflank them somehow, at least threaten their flank, so they're gonna have to keep their forces on the left side and not shift the whole army here. Oh boy, there's more and more coming. They are stronger than us, so this is gonna be a nightmare. Okay, these cannons are now firing. They still do not have the range, so let's send them up here. I really do hope that the Mississippi Rifles can do their job. Alrighty, one division, one brigade. I'm gonna send it here into the woods, and if the enemy attacks, we should be able to fend them off, throwing in the cavalry in the worst situation. Counter battery fire. Are they still limbering? These are the Mississippi Rifles. We do not want to engage just yet. They're on the flank. Springfields, this is only a small unit, so they won't be able to fend off the flank. We'll bring another unit on the flank. The sooner we start firing down on them, the better. Damn it, we really lack units. But yeah, the main plan was, is to kind of try and fold off this flank and then swing on their flank, but it seems like it might be a better idea to attack from this side. I had no idea they have so many troops here. You guys. Okay, we have to set them up. Counter battery firing. And limber. Counter battery. Set up the cannons. Okay, the bombardment has begun. Who are they firing at? Down here. They have 5 guns. They have 5 guns. Williams Brigade 950. 750, 1st Cavalry 400. The 2nd Brigade is the dangerous one. I think we can drive these guys off by slowly moving in. Just gonna get slowly gonna get closer. What are they doing now? Okay, nice, engaged. Okay, so we are firing down on their cannons. We did start the engagement. We're gonna move slow with this one. Move the cavalry on the flanks. Just so the enemy knows there's no fooling around with us. Long range. Should we engage in skirmishing? No, we're not gonna do that. Alrighty, that's it. It's gonna be a long battle if you ask me. Because we're gonna advance very slowly. 20 casualties. Yeah, we're gonna drive down their morale. Now I wish I knew what kind of equipment they have. If they don't have the 400 yards range... Wait a second. We're gonna try. Maybe they are still not equipped with a proper guns. Let's see. If they return fire, I'm gonna pull back my skirmishers. If they don't return fire, we're just gonna light them up. I guess they will. Oh, it seems they need to get closer. Okay, pull them back. Casualties. We're gonna drive them off. Now, what about initiating a bombardment? 1000. This one's 800. 450. If there wouldn't be for this first battery, I would probably march Jackson's brigade in. Carbines, 12 rounds a minute, 300, 3 rounds a minute. So these guys, the Stuart's cavalry, is already equipped with some proper guns. Ooh, they've retreated. Okay, let's get closer. Now, I'm not sure. This unit is behind cover. This is not. This one is not. Alrighty. Do they have any losses? Not yet. Not yet either. Well, they are gaining experience. So that's the main goal here. We're gonna move this brigade in as well. Boy, I cannot wait for a larger battles. I'm gonna try and record as much content as possible today, so we get to the bigger battles soon. But yeah, I'm gonna say it again. I'm really unhappy that I messed up. Accidentally ticking off that readiness system. And I think you were able to actually change that in game settings during the gameplay. You go there, because you need, they need you. Okay, they've been driven off the field. Now, you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for some bombardment action in this area. Just light them up. Now, these two batteries are gonna be firing down on the first battery. They have 5 casualties. Oops, there's another one. Okay, fine. Strength 60. They should engage. Five casualties. Okay, they're firing at both, so these guys should open up soon too. We're gonna soften them up with bombardment to kind of get their morale down, because it's more or less all about destroying the enemy's morale for now, and drive them off the field. Okay, they're coming forwards. 70 casualties. 21 casualties. They're gonna get lit up. Casualties, okay, fine. Switch back to counter battery. Cannot afford to lose our Mississippi riflemen. Wait, we do not want to trigger this unit to attack us. Casualties, 150, oh come on man. Ooh. Yeah, we'll just have to wait for them to dispatch the enemy, and hopefully we're not gonna have too many losses. Okay, they're falling back. What about we need them to fire the enemy cannon. Casualties 25 only. Well, it's gonna take a while, like I said, and if need to be, I'm gonna skip forward and tune in when something breaks the enemy side. Well, here's the issue. It's sticking into enemy favor. Our morale is higher, but we just cannot break this stalemate here. I did move Hampton into the woods and start attacking Williams' brigade from another angle, but I'm more and more thinking about moving Jackson's brigade in and maybe try and attack the enemy cannons from the side. There's also a point here, so we need to drive them off, otherwise we're gonna run out of time. So let's commit another unit. Let's hope this is gonna work out. Not much else we can do. They're constantly sending detachments to take over these cannons. As soon as we drive them off, I deployed our own detachment from his brigade. The only unit that I'm more or less worried about is this one. They're entrenched. Well, entrenched. They are behind cover. They are very strong. They have a few casualties because we keep firing upon them. But it's just going too slow, so we're gonna have to figure out how to push them Let's move into the range so they can fire on the cannons. They have how many? 5 guns. Going slow, and we're kind of getting low on ammunition with our Mississippi riflemen, so yeah, we do have to press on with the attack no matter what. Cavalry strength here, 450. The pressure up. Dismount. Finally, very 25 casualties only. 39 here. You stay mounted. Ooh, let's hope they hold out. Until we manage to push in. We need to drive these guys off, then we can attack the cannons and start moving. Let's see how that's gonna work out. Okay, now, are you firing? They are sending a new detachment again. We're gonna get our Mississippi rifles closer. And also move this unit to attack the 1st Cavalry. Okay, now we need to dislodge the 2nd Brigade. How are we doing here? Fine. Running low on ammo. Still firing on all cylinders. Let's start moving closer. No, hold. Managed to get on their flank somehow. It seems like they're moving in. I do not want to get too close to the 2nd Brigade, but we're running out of time. Damn, this detachment is... Okay, they seem to be pulling back. Just get them a little bit closer. Start firing on the enemy. Oops, the cavalry is coming in. Ooh boy, Okay, nice, they're getting beat up. Time to switch. This really is a slow and cautious attack. Okay, we dispatch their cannons. Advance. Mount up. Are they retreating? We really need to take over the point. Seems like the enemy is retreating. Oh, that would be godsend. Yeah, it seems like they're pulling back. Keep on advancing. The Mississippi Rifles did it again. That's why I so like to equip the early units with the Mississippi Rifles. You can tip the balance of the battle into your favor. Take over the point. Oh my god, are we gonna be too late? Fire at will. Oh my god, this is close, it's very close. I'm worried about this second brigade. You guys go and double time it. Okay, it's all about us getting to the point and taking it over in time. Oh, damn it. Seems like we're gonna be too late. Enemies retreating. 48 minutes. Ooh, we had some casualties here. Okay, get them in front. Where's our flanking forces? We need to drive them off the field. Damn it, let's hope it's not gonna be a loss. What I'm worried about is this thing. But are we taking over the point now? Yeah, we are. We need to get more units in, so we take it over faster. And keep on pounding the enemy, please. Ah, they are retreating. Okay. Keep your fingers crossed, lads, that we actually managed to take over the point. Oh, actually, it's in our favor now. Oh boy. It's early in the morning. I usually record these sessions Saturday when I wake up, so like 6 AM. And sometimes I'm just a, you know, kinda looking at the wrong stuff. But anyway, we definitely managed to drive them off the field. Like I said, the Mississippi Rifles did their job pretty darn well. And yeah, from the start, the battles are gonna be like this. We are severely outnumbered on the overall units, so we're gonna have to be careful. Not to mention that we don't have any more volunteers or any more recruits that we can actually recruit new brigades. So That's gonna be a big issue, and with that, for that reason, I'm gonna play very slow and very careful, so we do not have too many losses, because a 100 soldiers on the battlefield does make a difference, at least from the start. But yeah, we lost 360 men, they lost 1200, they lost all their guns. Hopefully we're gonna confiscate those. Cavalry, yeah, well, that was the push for the point, which was completely unneeded, but yeah, they lost more cavalry than we did. Now I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a cut here, because this was probably a very short episode. I'm gonna play on and make a cut if the next battle is gonna be bigger or take more time. Otherwise we're just gonna continue this video.